Hello, I'm Hush Mokadam, and welcome to Food of Love with Chef Dad. My friends and family know I'm a passionate cook, and I find myself cooking all the time. My kids started calling me Chef Dad when they were little, and one year they made me this little apron. As a dad, one thing I will do in every episode is tell at least one dad joke. I'm often accused of using every pot in the house, but every now and again, I love making simple and delicious preparations. I'd very much appreciate it if you'd like and subscribe to my channel, turn on post notifications, and share this with your friends. Let's get started. The weather's turning cold, and you're looking for a hearty alternative to chili or tomato basil soup. You want something that really sticks to your bones. Check out this roasted cauliflower, bacon, and truffle oil soup. We came across this at a restaurant in northern Michigan when we were traveling there. I think I've recreated it and did it some justice. It has the depth of a high-end restaurant. It has the smokiness of the bacon and the beautiful aroma of that truffle oil. Now keep in mind, this is food of love. While the cooking itself doesn't take very long, there are lots of ingredients and prep work. Don't forget your bacon. You can make this ahead of time. A day or two is easy. I prefer to cook my bacon sous vide at 147 degrees for 8 to 48 hours and then crisp it in the oven at 375 convection roast for about 10 minutes. If you don't want to go through all that, make it any way you like. Be sure to degrease it really nicely though. You don't want that going into your soup. After you get the bacon all dried up, cut it into 5mm cubes to throw in the soup at the end. Preheat your oven to 400 degrees convection roast. Cut off the sprout side of the garlic bulb. I'm going to add just a touch of olive oil. I'm going to add a little bit of salt. Sprinkle a little bit of pepper. And one sprig of thyme. And then we're going to ball this all up to be roasted. I've put down a piece of parchment paper on my cookie sheet. I've taken the cauliflower florets and I've tossed them with salt, pepper, and a little bit of olive oil. And I'm just going to lay them out on this cookie sheet now to be roasted. What did the broccoli say to the cauliflower during their getaway? Floret. It's been 10 minutes. I'm just going to turn over these cauliflower florets so they can continue to brown. All right, check this out. This has been about 20 minutes. You can see that's really nicely, evenly roasted. It's going to have a lot of flavor. The cauliflower is light and airy. This is going to be fantastic. I'm going to take all the cauliflower out, and I'm going to put the garlic back in the oven for another 10 minutes. All right, we got this roasted garlic out. We're going to unpeel it from its aluminum foil cocoon. And look at that, it looks beautiful. The easiest way to get roasted garlic out of its shell is to just squeeze. It'll all come out. There you go. You're going to need a good sized pot for this. We're making soup. I generally use my 8-quart to make sure I have enough room for all the liquid. So first, you add your 4 tablespoons of ghee. You can also use olive oil if you prefer. Then you add all of your onions, shallots, and leeks until everything is transparent and soft. Next, you're going to add your diced carrots, the paprika, the pepper, salt, and dried thyme. Now remember, go easy on the salt since we're putting in bacon later. Give the carrots 3 to 5 minutes to soften, then deglaze with exactly 1 cup of white wine. Then I'm going to add 7 cups of stock and bring it to a simmer for 5 minutes. Why did the truffle get invited to the party? Because he was a fun guy. Now is a good time to grab your soup bowls or crocks or whatever you're going to serve it in into the oven that was used to roast the cauliflower. It's still hot and it'll warm up the service dishes. Now you take all your cauliflower florets, all of your wonderful roasted garlic, fresh thyme, and 4 tablespoons of fine Dijon mustard. Mix it all up, bring to a healthy simmer for another 5 minutes. And now is a good time once again to taste for salt, and if you think it needs a little bit, go ahead and add it. Very important step now. You got to turn off the heat and let the simmering subside, because now we're going to use a stick blender. So you're going to put the stick blender in carefully on its lowest setting, and you'll see very quickly that you can't get to the florets. You're going to have to lift that stick blender up and down and individually go over all of the florets. Eventually, when there's only a few left and the soup is starting to stir, they'll come to you and you can find them more easily. Once it's homogeneous, you're going to turn up your stick blender all the way up because we want this pretty fine. That's a beautiful consistency. Look at this. That's perfect. Now we're going to turn the heat back on now and simmer for 5 more minutes to allow everything to incorporate. So I feel like my soup is a little bit too thin right now, so I'm going to mix 1 tablespoon of ghee with 1 tablespoon of flour. You have to add flour with some other liquid form, otherwise it'll clump. It's going to cook for another 5 minutes to make sure the flour is not raw. And now for the fun and the best part. We're going to add the chopped bacon and heat it all the way through. This will also thicken the soup a little bit further and certainly add salt to the whole recipe. And there it goes, incorporating fully. We're going to let this heat through a couple minutes and then we're done. All right, check this out. I'm going to garnish it with a little bit of fresh thyme, a little bit of fresh chives, and a few reserve crumbles of bacon. Last but not least, about a tablespoon of truffle oil. Let it just sit right on the top. All right, let's give this a taste. Oh, the bacon is so meaty. The roasted cauliflower and carrots have so much depth. The truffle on top just is out of this world. This is lights out. You got to make this. This is amazing. Thank you for joining me. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel and turn on post notifications. Feel free to share with friends and family. We'll see you next time on Food of Love with Chef Dad.